Hey, what's up guys, my name is Brad, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Duel Links video. Today we are going to be farming Ishizu at level 40 because obviously the community kind of is looking for that. A lot of channels are trying to work out the best way to farm Ishizu, and right now we do have that bonus 1000 score. So I have a deck that works pretty well. It might not work 100% of the time, which we'll find out in this video. But for me, Ishizu has been really bad because I'll get 8k score and she won't give me any super rares. I'll just get rares and a bunch of other shit that I don't really want. So here's the deck we're going to be using. We're going to be using Taya with her Holy Guard skill, which means we don't take any damage. And the whole basis is to get this little lady out, the Unhappy Girl. Because, well, it's in attack position and it can't be destroyed. And when it attacks into a monster, that monster can't attack or change its battle position. Now this does a similar sort of thing to what happened with the Kaiba AI a while back, where the AI won't attack with anything unless it can go for game that turn. So as long as you can, you know, stop Ishizu from attacking with her Gravekeepers, you should be fine. I would recommend running a second, what's it called, Ryoku instead of enemy controller. That's only because I don't have one right now. And you know what, I'll go to the card trader and see if there's one there, and if there is one, we'll test it out. If there's not, we won't. So yeah, there's not one here, but in general, you're going to want to be getting out Chuchulain the Awakened, be targeting blows in your graveyard using Ryoku on one of your opponent's monsters, and then buffing that up for 4,500 extra attack points with Ritual Weapon, and then going for a direct attack using Secret Pass to Treasures. Basically like a Gravekeeper's Vassal deck, but with some Ritual Summons as well, so you get some extra bonus points there. So let's go in. We've got 710 Gate Keys for Ishizu. Now, just like any other farming deck, this really does require you get a decent starting hand. Obviously, no farming deck is 100% going to be efficient, and it's going to work 100% of the time. If they did, then that would be absolutely amazing. This probably is a better way, but this is the cheapest way I've found. Like the most friendly to free-to-play. So, with the hand we've got, that's probably one of the worst we could get. Although Raimei will let us search out for our Unhappy Girl, so we're just going to summon her in attack mode and then end. Really, we kind of wanted at least her and then a face down card that we could use to stop one of her attacks. So we'll get the Unhappy Girl, we'll be able to put one of those monsters in defense mode. Probably going to put the Gravekeeper's Assailant, is that? Yeah, it's Assailant. Hopefully we draw into something like, there we go. Ready for Intercepting, another really good card for this deck. So we're going to set that, and then we're going to play the Unhappy Girl. And we're going to attack into Gravekeeper's Assailant. And now that monster can't attack or change its battle position. Now, she should not attack with the other one, but she's going to special summon Shaman, which is fine. She's going to declare an attack because she can win this turn. And obviously we're going to play Ready for Intercepting just to put that into face down defense position. But now she won't attack with that one. So if you see where I'm coming from, you'll understand this. We're going to place that face down just so she attacks into it. I'm going to attack into the Unhappy Girl, so, well, not into the Unhappy Girl, into the Shaman. The only problem with this deck is that this can happen, yeah. Stuff like that can happen. And the fact that you have to have all your spell cards played rightly, or played correctly. So you are going to be recycling some cards you don't really need. So first of all, straight away we've got a failure. We've got a rare card. That's fine. You are going to get failures with any farming deck. But when you do win, you do pretty much get 8k. And it is really nice to see. So hopefully we can draw into a hand that's a little bit more consistent. That's the first time I've ever drawn into 3 Raimeis, which is definitely an issue. I don't think you need 3. I think 2 would be better. But then it's just what do you replace that with? Do you put in a third enemy controller? Because that could be a good shout. But let's see. Okay, this is looking a tad better. We're starting off already with the Unhappy Girl and a Ready for Intercepting, so we should be fine because we can stop one attack on the first turn, but she won't attack because she can't, you know, beat me this turn. And we've got another one. Nice. We can set that face down. So now we're just literally going to be attacking into everything that she plays and stopping things that she plays that are like Gravekeepers, Visionary and stuff like that. Now, Necro is an issue, because obviously once we get out our Choo Choo lane, we can't use this ability to get a monster from the graveyard, which would be our Blue Eyes, so we do have Murmurs of the Forest to use for that. But again, she didn't attack Visionary. Speaking of Murmurs of the Forest, we just drew it. So we can now attack into that with Unhappy Girl, and now we're fine. Is this the one that gains 200 attack? Okay. I would have preferred her to keep that on the field, purely because, right. We're going to flip that down into face down defense mode, just because I don't really want her to attack into it, because she probably will. But having 0 attack really doesn't matter in this deck. You should be fine regardless, and of course we're going to attack into it anyway. You just don't want to be taking life points at any cost, because once you get below 2,000, you're literally screwed. Okay, what's that? Is that Grave Keeper Spear Soldier? It is, but she's not going to attack with it again. Like, I don't know why, because is that the one that you could change its position? No, it's not. Okay, that's why. One of them you could change its position, I believe it's Assailant, and the AI really should attack into the Unhappy Girl, because as soon as that happens, then all of the monsters that I attacked with the Unhappy Girl are free to attack, which is kind of a downside to the card, but oh well. Okay, enemy controller will play you face down. Let's attack into that one. So now she can't do anything apart from tribute summon monsters, which I believe she has 1 left, I think. So we should be fine. I kind of would have liked for Visionary to be out on the field all the time, because that's the one that's going to give you the duel score. So this one might not be an 8k run. This one might be a 6.9k, I think, somewhere around there. Just unless she has another Visionary. I can't remember if she does or not. Or she tributes summon monsters and then brings it back with a trap card. That'd be quite useful. So now we're in a predicament of, do we use something? And the answer is, well, yeah, we are going to use something. We're going to use Ready for Intercepting. We're just going to put any one of her monsters into defense mode, and then we're just going to attack into it again. We're gonna replace it with an enemy controller face down. And that's literally all you have to do. You just have to keep replenishing your spell and trap cards. You are going to want to prioritize stuff like the Choo Choo Lane, the Awakenings Ritual card, and you're going to want to prioritize Secret Passage to the Treasures, because those are the 2 that you're going to need to activate first on your final turn. So now here we've got the predicament of, we need to activate something, so we're going to do enemy controller, and we're going to put her newly summoned monster into defense mode. And then we'll set Secret Pass, and of course attack with that. Again, sorry, farming videos are really boring. Like, I don't know why people honestly watch them. I mean, obviously you get a very good idea of the deck. Obviously, if you drew into Ryan May, then you could just send her to the graveyard. But right, okay, is that one gaining attack points? Is that gaining defense points? That's gaining defense points. Okay, so now we've got Blue Eyes in hand, which is one that we really want to keep, because we haven't got 2 Unhappy Girls. So I'm going to, I'll use a Ready for Intercepting on Assailant, I think, and then what do we do? Ryoku has to go face down in this instance. Because what's left in our deck? We've got 1 more Unhappy Girl and 2 more Ryan Mays, and then the Ritual spell, I believe. So I think we're fine, as long as we don't draw into the Ritual spell straight away. So yeah, we can end our turn. We can just ditch out Ryan May. I kind of wish that she did play that Ripe Spirit Trap card, just to give some. Okay, actually, we have Winsome of Attack. I completely forgot we even had that, because I've only recently just got Mai to level 25. So I've been grinding her out with the campaign that's on right now. Next one is another Unhappy Girl. Nice. So we can summon you in attack mode, and we are set, I think. If we draw into the spell card now, which we did, we are going to have to use one of our face down. So enemy control, unfortunately, is going to be used. So we'll just target one of them randomly, and then we'll set you face down. Don't activate. Really don't want to activate that right now. Okay, so we are going to get a lower score, as I said. which is kind of unfortunate. So, yep, let's ditch out Blue Eyes, and maybe we could have got more score, to be fair, if we had tributed the two girls, the two unhappy girls, for Blue Eyes, got the bonus for summoning that monster, and then using the ritual. That might be a better way to go about it. So I might test it out actually in the next duel. Obviously we're going to select Choo Choo Lane to gain the attack point bonus. We're going to play Ryoku, and we're going to target the one with the highest attack points on their field, which is going to be Goku's Oracle. Unfortunately, I wish it was Visionary because it would be a 4,000 point monster, and we definitely hit that 10k target. Let's see, right now we're gonna be a little bit off. We're then gonna use Murmur, so we're gonna put that face down again. Obviously, if we had another Ryoku, we would have hit it as well, and then return that field spell to the hand. Then we'll use Choo Choo Lane's ability to grab Blue Eyes and banish it and give it 3,000 attack points, which is kind of ridiculous in that of itself. And then we're going to gain 4,500 attack points on top of this, so we're going to be about 9,500, I believe, or 9,750, which is really good. You know, it's a really high amount of attack points, but it's not what we want out of this deck. So what I'm going to do, well, no, that's a 250, sorry. I'm going to attack directly, and then we're going to see what we did. I think we got like 6,800 because you do get like a huge bonus for getting that 10,000 or more score. Okay, yeah, 6,800 exactly as I predicted. No SR cards there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to go and do some more duels, and then I'll come back, or one more duel. And I'll come back and I'll try the tributing Blue Eyes and see how that affects things. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, and we're back, and we're about to head into our final turn. We've got a much better field right now. We've got a Gravekeeper's Visionary on Ishizu's field, which is going to give us our 10k bonus. So we're going to try and see how much the Prismatic bonus is going to give us. So we're going to tribute these two to summon our Blue Eyes White Dragon, first of all. We're then going to use Emblem of Awakening to summon Choo Choo Lane using Blue Eyes. So we got our Prismatic bonus and our Tribute Summon bonus as well, so I think that might make up for the deficit, I'm not too sure. Then do the same as last time, we're going to use Secret Pass of the Treasures to allow that to attack directly. We're then going to use Ryoku to target Visionary to give our Choo Choo Lane nearly 2,000 attack points. Yep, then we use Murmur the Forest, sorry, to switch one of the other Gravekeepers into defense mode and return Necro Valley to her hand. And then Choo Choo Lane's ability activates, banishing Blue Eyes, that's now 5,550. And then we've got these three Witcher weapons. So yeah, we're going to get the 10k bonus, we're going to get the 8k score for definite right now. I do want to see how much higher than 8k the score gets because of the Prismatic Blue Eyes summon. But even if you don't do the... Oh! I tell a lie. We're not getting above that. Basically, run a second... run a second thing. Run a second Ryoku if you have one. Oh, that's unfortunate. We missed out by 50 score. So let's see what our score is anyway. Let's see what we get. Should have been that should have been an 8k. Let's see. 7,300. So we got 400 for tributes, tribute summon, and 200 for that. So that's an additional 500 points on top of our 800, which is okay. Basically, if you can get that Choo Choo Lane to over 10,000, then you're guaranteed 8k, regardless of whether you play Blue Eyes or not. So I'm gonna again cut, and we're gonna come back once I have got the 10k Choo Choo Lane, just so I can show you that the deck indeed does work, even if you don't have two Ryokus. So again, I'll see you in a bit. And once again, we are back. This time we do have Gravekeeper's Visionary with 4,300 attack points on Ishizu's field, so we should be definitely getting that the 8k score. So again, we're just going to tribute these two just because we can. That's going to give us a little bit of extra dual assessment points. And we should hit the 8k even without the tribute summon and the prismatic rare bonus as well. Just hoping we do get something decent, because Ishizu, like, as consistent as this farming can be, like of getting at least 6,000 and above, especially if you can get the 8,000 score. It's annoying because Ishizu seems to be like the only person that doesn't want to give me super rares. Like yesterday, Kaiba gave me 2 enemy controllers in one farm, which was absolutely insane. Okay, so we've just done that. What do we need to do next? Next, we need to use Ryoku, don't we? Just I am slowly just trying to remember, make sure I do these things step by step correctly. So now you're on 2650. Okay, we're then going to play ready for intercepting just to free up some field space because we are going to need it. Gonna put you into face down defense mode, and then we can play Moment of the Forest, which is going to let us switch you into face down defense mode and then return Necro Valley, which will give us access to Blue Eyes. God, the people that come up with these farming decks are absolutely incredible. Like, I've got a video coming out sometime later this week of a challenge Konami gave me. If you follow my Twitter account, you'll find out a lot more about that. It's a pretty cool challenge. I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how well we do with it. I haven't built the deck yet, but I'm working on it. And there we go, 10,150. So we are definitely going to hit the 8k target this time. Question is, will we get any super rares? Probably not, but at least we're getting an 8k farm. Be nice if we got some skills that were duplicates, so we could get, you know, some gems, which is always nice as well. But let's see. Okay, crap. More gold. Please give me a prism out like a super rare. Oh, there we go. Finally, a super rare. There we go. 8,500. We got an ultra blast held by tribute. That's okay. Don't really need it, but it's going to be nice to, so I can now convert that to an ultra rare gem. But we didn't need the tribute summon or the prismatic card. So yeah, if we didn't play Blue Eyes at all, we still would have hit the 8,000 limit, 8,000 score with using that method. So again, if you have a second Ryoku, put that in exchange of a enemy controller, and you should be fine. You should be getting 8k for the majority of your duels, assuming that you don't open up on a brickable hand. But that's going to be it for today's duels video. Hope you guys enjoy. This one's a little bit longer than usual. These farm videos usually do okay at least. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.